Welcome back to Speedaddixxgarage. On the last episode, we finished up the downpipe. We did all stainless. We got the loud valve installed. We got a V-band installed. And then we also cut a great big old 4.5-inch hole right here in these aftermarket fenders. I want to make the second section of the downpipe, and this section is gonna be difficult. I know I can do it, but it's gonna be time consuming and it's probably not gonna be fun. But what I'm trying to accomplish is okay, we got the loud valve, but I also want to keep it kind of stealthy on the street, meaning that we're gonna go from a 4-inch to a 3-inch. And what I want to do is I want to run this 3-inch down in between the frame rail and the motor. And what I would like to attempt to do is to see how that got like a 45 on it and it's got that smooth transition. That's kind of how I'm trying, that's what I want to do. I want to keep this angle so that the bend to be more gradual, so that instead of having like a straight piece on there and it being like a harsh angle. So what I'm gonna attempt to do is take a bunch of measuring. I'm gonna do a bunch of drawing, and also I purchased this off of Amazon, which is a digital angle finder. I'm gonna try to see if we can make use of this cool tool. As you can tell, the numbers are all over the place, probably because I'm just moving it just a little bit. But what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna put some tape right here. I'm gonna mark on the tape the angles, and I'm also gonna mark the center line of this tape so that when I go and transfer it to the vise, I'll know which section to be the top. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna wing it. I don't really got too many ideas on how to achieve this the correct way, but I know it's gonna be a bunch of back and forth cutting, grinding, shaping, and all that stuff. So that's why I said I'm not looking forward to it, but I know the finished product is gonna be tasteful. So let's get to work. So I just wrote down a couple of angles in 3 different spots on this deal so I can mock it up in the vise. And then for the 3-inch piece of pipe, I couldn't get that digital finder in there, so I just kind of eyeballed it, aka winged it. And now let me go ahead and take the turbo off, take the downpipe off, and see if we can kind of get this set up to a point where we can figure out what kind of cut we need to make on this 45 of a 3-inch piece of stainless. I'll probably be here all day trying to get my measurements or my angles perfect. This one's supposed to be 3, that's 335. This one's supposed to be 390. It's right at 4. This one's supposed to be 925. It's a little short. Should be 89 even. It's a little short, 88.75, so I'm gonna roll with it. All right, I'm gonna take my piece of 3-inch pipe and see if I can get it somewhat close. I made a mark here and then I made a mark right there. So I want to touch them two together. And now I'm trying to see if I can get my side angle of 63.25. And then this one at 70. That's the first cut. I've tested it and it looks like I'm gonna have to round this section off a little more. I know I'm gonna have to do something on this side, but we're gonna try to work in small steps. I haven't put the angle finder on there, but we are starting to get rid of some gaps. We're starting to get rid of some gaps. and my angles is all off. It needs to look something like, let's see, hold on. Yup, I knew this was gonna be a pain in the butt. I mean, it's close, but it needs to be something like that. Meaning I need to take a lot more off of here, and like, look at that huge gap. All right, like an hour and a half later, I've made some progress, turned you guys back on. Let me show you what I'm working with. So this is the piece that I end up having to go back and forth probably about 200 times in between the 4.5-inch disc grinder and the belt sander. I think I got what I was looking for. I've traced it with the pencil. Probably can't tell much, but I traced it. That way, if I need to come over here and cope it some more, I can. And for 2, it's super tight in between the firewall, so I end up taking the heat shield off. And on this very last runner number 8, I think I'm gonna have to take a little bit of material off right here because it runs real close to the exhaust manifold. But I think we're working with something. And then what I'll probably do is cope it one more time, get everything cleaned up, and then I'll go ahead and cut this hole out. If you want to get that super tight fit up, you need to bevel this like to a sharp point, kind of like a pyramid. Have that junk come down to a point like that. That way you get that super fit up, because the thickness of the metal is causing the inside to touch the pipe first, and I want the outside to touch the pipe. And the only way to do that is to kind of bevel that inside. Can y'all see up there? I'm trying to shine this light where y'all can see, but I don't know how much recording I can do. And usually when I do this mess, man, I get dirt in my eye. But that pipe is gonna sit like that and come straight down. I need to get it joined up to that spot here. I already got a male V-band that it's gonna go to. If you look at it at an angle, it's kind of got that like slight 45 to it. Not even, maybe like a 25 something. But yeah, I got to make this work. So it's gonna be just like it was back when you was in elementary school, man. It's like putting together a puzzle piece. So I'm gonna cut you guys back on when I get these pieces of this puzzle put together to show y'all what I'm working with. But until then. So far, this is what I have to work with. We got all of this test fitted up. So the only thing left to do is add a couple more tacks on this area and this area so that nothing will distort or move. We're gonna need a trace around this because we are gonna have to break this tack and take this pipe back off so we can drill a hole in our 4-inch downpipe. And then once we do that, we'll probably do one more test fit, mocking it up, and then we will go ahead and weld everything up. All right, fam, we're gonna go ahead and weld up all these joints, V-band, these two joints here, and then we gotta attach that to the 4-inch pipe, tack that up and weld that. So, I mean, you guys already seen a bunch of welding. I'm just gonna go ahead and knock this out and show you the finished result. Wow, check out the finished product. Good, boy, that mess is coming together. And I've test fitted everything and everything went back together like a dagglim glove. So before we header wrap this junk and install it in the car for the final time, I do got to weld in a O2 bung. So just like we did on Adam's Supra, I'm doing the O2, it's like the O2 long extended stud. As you can tell, it's got a couple of grooves in it. What it does is it acts as a heat sink. You know, air trap bypasses that, kind of cool down the sensor, kind of keep the longevity of it. There is the part number here, and of course, we got it from the Stainless Brothers. No problem. Battery hit me right in my daggone right lung. You've seen the finished product, but before we install the downpipe and put the turbo kit all together as one piece, we are gonna have to cover up all of these welds. I have decided that I want to use some titanium wrap. This is not the DEI product. This stuff here comes from Thermo Zero. Looked on Facebook. Believe it or not, a lot of people recommended this stuff, claimed that they had it a year, 2 years, and it's been working good. Plus, this stuff right here is made out of pulverized lava rock. So, I mean, lava rock. And I tell you what, if that junk is made out of pulverized lava rock, I want it on my car, and you know you do too. I'm gonna wrap this DEI imitation stuff on the downpipe and the hot side using a combination of stainless steel wire, a pair of pliers to cut that wire, and then I got these twist deals here that are pretty cool, is used in the aviation industry. So you out there doing it.
Well, you remember how your car's going at 500 horse. Imagine your car that weighs 500 pounds.
No, I can't imagine.
That over pulls, but I'm telling
you. All right, Speed Addicts, I hope you guys enjoyed that downpipe content. So stick around, subscribe, hit the like button, comment. And like I said, there's a lot more content in the near future. And until then, take it easy. Oh, snap, you weren't supposed to see that.